Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. One of the greatest strengths of indigenous people of Biafra and their allies, of course, they have their weaknesses, but one of the greatest strengths is the fact that they work in synergy. And this synergy is beginning to yield some sort of result, as it looks like it's a win-win for the Ipobians when it comes to the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. In a moment, you're going to find out why there seems to be so much, excitement, super excitement in the air. It looks like the allies are beginning to, level up, rise up to the occasion, especially when they've been calling out internationally in diaspora over Nnamdi Kanu's detention. But before we go into the newspaper to find out the excitement in the camp of IPOB, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, the British High Commission and a law firm in London, Bindmans, have sought the consent of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, to take up his case. Wow. It was gathered on Thursday that Kanu's Nigerian lawyer, Aloy Ejimako. Okay, a quick one. There's a difference between there are two lawyers actually representing Nnamdi Kanu. They all work in synergy. One is in diaspora. He has a lot of synergies in diaspora and in Nigeria. The one is in Nigeria proper, handling the case full scale. We have the Ifeanyi Ejimofo. Then we also have Aloy Ejimako. They are two different different people, but they're all lawyers. But let's continue with the news anyway. Well, Aloy Ejimako delivered two forms to the IPOB leader on Wednesday during a visit to the office of the Department of State Services, where he is being detained. Ejimako said that the development would open up a new chapter in the trial of Kanu, adding that the Nigerian government would be served with the summons to bring him to the United Kingdom, where another case will be heard over the manner of his rendition to Nigeria. Hey! He said, I went to visit him on Wednesday and went with two forms. One was the consular consent form that the British High Commission required that he signs to consent to consular assistance. Then there was also another form from his consul in the United Kingdom. The firm is known as Bindmans, one of the largest law firms in the United Kingdom. Aye, this one is market though. The forms will open a whole new chapter of legality, including the filing of a right of mandamus against the Nigerian government in a UK court to compel it to produce Kanu because his detention is illegal under the British law. It was an extraordinary rendition, which is an international crime by which a state kidnaps a suspect or a fugitive without the due process of law. They will be filing all these processes in the United Kingdom, and there is a prospect of a United Kingdom court assuming universal jurisdiction or extraterritorial jurisdiction and reaching into Kenya so that they can arrest every Kenyan official, either authorized or not, and every Nigerian official involved in this case. Hey, this is serious market. The lawyer noted that DSS collected the forms, saying they must first go through the vetting of its legal units, as in they want to take it to the legal unit for to vet. Let's continue. He said, despite being told that he would collect them on Thursday, he had yet to be contacted by the government and agency. Ejimako said during his 3-hour meeting, the IPOB leader gave a vivid account of how the Nigerian government hired agents who abducted and flew him into the country. While quoting Kanu, he said the IPOB leader was blindfolded and flown on a private jet without any extradition hearing or immigration process. He stated, Kanu said he was flown to Abuja in a private jet on Sunday, June 27, 2021, from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Nairobi, and that he was the lone passenger. He was blindfolded and driven to the tarmac very close to the plane without passing through the airport immigration. The plane departed Nairobi around 12 p.m. and arrived in Abuja in the evening. Kanu was tortured and subjected to untold cruel and inhuman treatment in Kenya. He said his abductors disclosed to him that they abducted him at the behest of the Nigerian government. The people that abducted him said they were told by their sponsors that Kanu was a Nigerian terrorist linked to Islamic terrorists in Kenya, presumably Al-Shabaab. But after several days, when they discovered his true identity, they tended to treat him less badly. Despite that, they told him they felt committed to hand him over to those that hired them. According to Kanu, no warrant of arrest was shown to him or even mentioned to him, and for the 8 days he was held incommunicado, nothing of presenting him before a court or transferring him to an official detention facility was ever mentioned. He was held in a nondescript private facility and chained to a bare floor. Kanu was interviewed for the first time in my presence by 3 DSS officers. Then the interview was revealing as it contained certain new allegations that were never heard of before. But all the questions relate directly or indirectly to his status as the leader of IPOB. The consul said despite his clearance ordeal, he was in high spirit. This was said by Alo Ejimako. But of course, the Nigerian lawyer, the one here present, have also spoken. That's Ifeanyi Ejimofo. Ifeanyi Ejimofo himself. Well, Ifeanyi Ejiofor rather. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lawyer of the IPOB of Indigenous People of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has said efforts are already made to release his client. Well, Ejiofor said all efforts to be made to ensure that the IPOB leader regains freedom soon, adding that Nnamdi Kanu's legal team would not fail. That's quite a good confidence, I must say. He wrote, and I quote, "Umu Chineke, please be firm and less distracted. The present situation is receiving desired attention from every quarter. I hear we are not leaving any space for anything untoward to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will soon regain his freedom despite all the shenanigans playing out now. Chukwu Okeke is with us and can never fail us. We are keeping on within our professional capacity. We shall keep you updated regularly, but be calm, focused, and prayerful that this period too will come to pass, and it shall all end in praises forever, ever, forward ever," he said. Well, recall that IPOB leader Kanu was reportedly rearrested in Kanu and extradited back to Nigeria on the 27th of June 2021. But right now, as we speak, it is now sounding like it's an abduction. And don't also forget that, based on the fact that the Nigerian legal judicial system is having their vacation, and it is beginning on the very date that they have kept for the hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which means, technically speaking, the whole world is watching this case. A lawyer that any judge that you have to be, it's like watching a football match that is internationally acclaimed, like watching Champions League. Champions League is even for World Cup. Everybody's eyes is on it. Even Champions League, everybody's eyes on it. So any mistake in the officiating, all eyes is on the officiating referee. So as the case is, the whole world is watching, UK is watching, IPOB is watching, diasporans are watching, Nigerians are watching. So it's a situation that is worth being careful over. Well, that's where we'll wrap it up. Let's put in the comment section. It looks like there's so much excitement